just days before the 40-round MLB draft. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between digging in now, Elmer Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Portillo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. So coming to the plate, Elmer Velasquez, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Now at the plate, number 26, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 26.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Guzman. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second.
Well, it's one thing to fall asleep at the wheel.
Ready now, Kevin Bowyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw down to second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Snap throw from the... Not in time. Now the 2-1. Another snap throw to second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Polito is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ezra Varela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Taking the throw. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in to try it again, number 26. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Davis moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Juan Armas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Dave Means. He singled his last time up. Throw down to second. hits are even right now at 5 aside. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play. Striding in once again, Richard Hendricks.
Shortstop, Richard Hendricks.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Ready for another shot now, number 26. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 26.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit high and deep to right center. Davis is after it. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, number 26. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So a big moment in the ball game here. James Oliver, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And this one handcuffs him a bit and kicks by him. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Sean Cabrera pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. Jonathan Eason, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, number 26. He stands in for the first time in this one.
This is actually the funniest thing ever. So I was using my other mic, so you didn't get any of the audio.
Base and caught there to end the inning.
You didn't get any of the audio,
at the plate,
which sucks.
Harris. He'll get to take his first cut here.
Yeah.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this
that's
one
mine.
down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
That was mine, you scallywag.
Standing in, Austin Luke, as he'll get
Well, this guy's probably going to steal it. Yep, because I have a amazing arm, so he is out probably. No, he's safe because my arm sucks.
Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now in the box, Adrian.
Now this guy, if he steals, he's pretty stupid.
Left-handed here. Runner's going. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is going to be far too late.
He
That's
was
a stolen base.
such
and he'll
good
make it
out.
into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is lined up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. At the plate, Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Allen.
1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out.
What?
Good throw.
My manager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Lambert. He got on
Guys, you can even tell me. My manager
time.
said steal.
A bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Stepping into the box, number 26. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
No!
Moving in, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Dustin Moeller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Snap throw from the catcher.
Uh.
0-1, here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dustin Moeller becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. He's running. That's a strike. Down.
Out.
And he is out at second. Stepping in, number 26. As 1 away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Yeah.
And there he goes toward second. Down
What?
the third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there at third. It's the possible go-ahead score. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Stepping up now, Allen. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. And now they've got him in a rundown.
I'm out.
They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, it's one
Why does
thing.
my manager tell me to steal all the time?
A 1-run finish, 4-3.
He always
the
says
final
steal.
tally today. The Central came through when it mattered in the 9th on
Of
the way to
course.
win.
Now it comes to the draft.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Chad Welch, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Sean Cabrera, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Jen. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select the catcher from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect, a welcoming manager, offers some simple wisdom.
Hey, pretty. Guys, that's gonna be the end of the stream. See you later.